Now here's your first practice session, okay? In this session, we will be practicing steady air and steady beat. I will quickly explain these concepts, and then we'll get right into it. You can follow along with me. When I say steady air, I mean that I'm going to take a deep breath of air in, and when I expel that air, it is going to be continuous, and there's not going to be any breaks in the sound, and the air won't move fast or slow or get louder and soft. What I'm looking for is represented by this line, one steady stream of air. So listen to me while you practice along and try to follow along and get that sound nice and steady. What I mean by steady beat is we are going to use a metronome, which is just this device on my phone, which keeps a steady beat for us. You can look this up on YouTube or Google. We're going to tap our foot along to that metronome, and in our head, we are going to think 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if I ask us to play a 4-beat long tone, we will think 1, 2, 3, 4 off. And what we're going to do there, we're going to start our air or our sound on beat 1, and we're going to end our air on off. Okay? That way you'll start on 1 and you'll end on off, and we'll just think 1, 2, 3, 4 off. I might ask you to do an 8-beat tone, which just means in that situation, once we get to 4, we go back to 1, and then we do it once more and we end on off. Same with 12, right? If I ask you to do a 12-beat tone, we'll count to 4 3 times, and then we'll end on off. That all being said, the idea here is you follow along with this practice session, and that's it. You've done your work for the day, and you can retire your instrument until the next day's practice session. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, let's practice. So we're going to do 2 parts. The first part is just with the mouthpiece, keeping that steady stream of air, nice steady buzz. Then we'll go to the trombone. The way each part works is we're going to do 3 rounds. The first round is 4 beats. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then off, as you know. Then we'll go to second round, is 8 beats, and then 12 beats, okay? If you run out of air at any point here, just try to keep counting, all right? And follow along with me, okay? The point is to keep a steady sound. So let me get my metronome going. Good. All right, here we go. Here's the first round. You can follow along with my finger for this one. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, ready. And do that 3 more times. 1, 2, ready. 2 more. 1, 2, ready. Final 4-beat note. 1, 2, ready. All right, let's move on to the second round, which is 8 beats. All right, follow along with me. 1, 2, ready. All right, here we go. 3 more times. 1, 2, ready. Two more. 1, 2, ready. And the final 8-beat note. 1, 2, ready. Great. Before I go to the third round, I'm actually going to increase the speed of our metronome. I'll put it up to 100. All right, so we can make sure we can hold that all the way to 12 beats. Here we go. 4 times, 12 beats each time. 1, 2, ready. Again, 1, 2, ready. You may be finding that this takes a lot of air. Remember, take a nice deep breath. 2 more. 1, 2, ready. final time with the mouthpiece, 12 beats. 1, 2, ready. Great. Okay, just a couple things before we start with the second half of the practice session here. Make sure you're holding this correctly. If you need to go back to the video that shows you how to do that, you can go ahead and check that out. The other thing is trombone, along with trumpet and French horn and tuba and all those things. In first position here, where I'm holding the trombone now, I can get 3 different notes, or many more, but the beginner might get one of 3. There's a low note, a middle note, and a high note. Now, any one of these is fine for our purposes right now. Whatever you get is fine. In fact, we're going to try to be able to access all 3 of them at will. For our purposes today, I'll use the middle note. All right, so whatever you get is fine. Just follow along. Make sure the sound is nice and steady. All right, so here we go. First round, 4 beats, 4 times. And this time I'm not counting along with my finger, so it's up to you to see if you can start and end the note at the same time by counting in your head. All right, here, let's do it. First round, 1, 2, ready. Again, 1, 2, ready. A third time, 1, 2, ready. And a final time. 1, 2, ready. Fantastic. We'll move on to the second round, which is 8 beats, 4 times in a row. You'll be thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, off. Here we go. Let's try it. 1, 2, ready. Great. Again. 1, 2, ready. Good. 2 more times. 1, 2, ready. And a final time with 8 beats. 1, 2, ready. All right, now let me bump up that metronome again, and we'll try to do 12 beats. Counting in your head to 4, 3 times, and then stopping on off after you've done that. Here we go, let's try it. 1, 2, ready. Notice how my sound is steady and consistent through the whole 12 beats. Let's do it 3 more times. 1, 2, ready. 2 more times. 1, 2, ready. Try to keep that sound nice and consistent. Here's the final time. 1, 2, ready. There you go. So practice this practice session once a day or as many times as you'd like, really. And you'll start to really feel comfortable holding a note on the trombone. And from there on out, it's learning songs and all that fun stuff we like to do. So if you have any issues, questions, whatever, you know where to find me, okay? So happy practicing. See you soon.